Okay, I got my internet paddleboard today. I got it from eBay. Paid $219 for it. And plus shipping, I don't think it was another 30 bucks or something. And it's 11 foot, 6 inches thick. Includes everything: paddle, leash, hand pump, SUP backpack, paddle install, Wave Plus, 11 foot TS 201. Okay, so I'm going to pump it up and all that, kind of do a review, but you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that I want to put one of my kayak kits on here. Got some really nice starboard over here in the corner from my last job I did, and maybe I can make something to make a motor mount for the stand-up paddleboard, sort of make it like a skiff. So let's see what else other features it's got on here. Alright, let's see that side. I don't know what all that means, but it's a wave. Looks pretty nice. All around, 11 foot, 32 inch, 6 inches thick. Looks like you guys having fun on there for sure. Wave 1 plus. What it's got on the side. Okay, here's some more stuff. So we got built with a premium drop stitch fabric for ultimate stiffness. Our pressure evolve. Okay, that's what the air valve looks like. Bungee cords. Fin. 9-inch fin. That's pretty big, I guess. Over here. D-ring connectors so I can add a kayak seat. Cool. I may sew up one of them. Okay, looks pretty good. Alright, so I've already taken it out of the package, and this is what it looks like. Okay, we've got this big backpack. It's hard to see because it's black. Got 2 straps, like a backpack. Got a carrying handle on top. Okay. So I'll try and get around where you can see it. A little hard to see. A little dark in here. And it's got some writing on the side. And you can kind of see some of it. Okay, and here's the paddle. Can't really see it till I get it out of the package. And that's the paddle leash. And the paddle fin, user's guide, and I don't know what the other stuff is yet till I get it out. And then of course the pump. And the thing with the pump, I've read that sometimes the gauge is loose, so you want to check that before you start pumping. But other than that, for 200, I think it was $239 I give for the whole thing. Can't beat that. An 11 foot. Well, we'll find out. We'll surely find out. But like I said, I'm going to use this piece of starboard over there and probably make me a mount so I can hook up my motor mount kits for that I use on my kayak. Alright, we'll find out. Okay, so I got most of the stuff out of the package. The only thing I can see is that it's missing. If it did come with it, I think it was supposed to, was the glue. Got the patches and the wrench. So maybe I think it's got something to do with the air fill or something. I don't know. Haven't figured that out yet. Have to look in the instructions. But came with, like, I'm thinking they're patches, you know. And it came with some kind of like heat shrink or whatever that is. It looks like heat shrink tubing. Okay. So maybe it has to do something with this. This is the bungee cord for the board. And a 9-inch fin. And then the paddle leash collar. Oh, looks good. Looks pretty good. You know, there's some quality to it. But it looks pretty good. And there's the manual. Aquatone user manual. And the paddle. Looks like a pretty good paddle. It's aluminum. Says so right on it. Aluminum paddle. Alright, so that looks pretty good. And then over here at the pump, I did notice something. That they have an orange washer. And they have a black washer. I haven't read the instructions yet, but that's why they have them, so you can figure these things out. But it does say something about adjustable red or black. Probably the red's thicker than the black, so it has something to do with plugging it into the paddleboard and pumping it up. Okay, so that's the only thing I've seen on that. Okay, so this is the pump. It's a pretty good looking pump. The gauge on top, I haven't checked to see if it was loose yet. But they say check them, make sure they're all good and tight. But it looks like a good pump. Looks like a good pump. You can hear it pumping. This thing here, this little plug, goes in here, like so, and it twists in there and locks. Can't really get it because I can't see too good. It's dark in here. So anyhow, when you put that thing in there, see if I can turn it where you can see it. Right there is where it goes in here. So you put that in there, so your up and your downstroke is pumping air into your raft. You take it out, only the downstroke's pumping air into your raft. Okay, so most people want to do the double when they're first pumping it and just before they reach 15 pounds. Then they'll go to the single. Yeah, of course there's a lot of exercise to pump it up, but then again you got a trade-off. It's really portable. And it's lightweight and it's pretty rugged. I mean, they're starting to become the thing now. I'm under 150 pounds, so they recommend something smaller. And this is 11 foot and 32 inches wide, I believe. So, but I like a lot of room. And then, like I said, I'll probably put a motor on this. Sure, they have the Bixby type motors. You can just plug right into the fin. They go straight, they don't turn. And I think it's like $1,200. And then if you got to buy an adapter for the fin, then you're talking another $100, whether it's an American fin or a foreign fin. So we're going to find out. Like I said, I am going to put a motor on it. That's what I do. I do things like that. So, or I'm going to try anyhow. But I'm sure I will succeed. I'm going to make a type of motor mount that'll hold a cooler, make a seat, and hold the engine so I can spread the weight out. For those who can't fathom what I'm talking about, neither can I. But we'll see it when I'm done. Okay, thanks for hanging in there with me. I may pause this if I have enough battery and see if I can get this thing pumped up. Okay, just hang in there. Okay, this is what the paddleboard looks like out of its bag. That's the carry bag. Okay, that's the backpack carry bag. And this is the paddleboard. Still in the plastic and the foam. Still haven't found any glue yet. I don't think it'd be in here. But it's wrapped pretty nice. I mean, it's got material on it. As far as inspecting the bag, I've only seen a couple places where the material was torn, but that was before the plastic was put over it, and they did that wrapping it probably. And a little bit at the bottom. So hopefully there's no shipping damage, and everything goes well. Alright, so I'm going to lay it out and check the pump, make sure it's all good, see if we got the right attachments. And then we're going to start pumping up the paddle board and see what we got. Okay, another thing that I liked about it was getting it out of the plastic bag. It has, it's starting to look pretty good. It has a strap, nice quality strap, so you can roll it up and tighten it down with the strap, which is really nice. But that's what it looks like rolled up and deflated. I don't know if that's the front or the rear of the board, but it's one or the other. Okay, so we got the holder and the board itself. Cool. All right, we'll proceed to unstrap it, get it out of that, and get it ready to blow up. Okay, so I'm starting to unroll it. I think I have it upside down. I'm not sure, but there's a stringer tack and got a little ripply wrinkle in it, but I think that might be the front, could be the bottom. I gotta unroll it anyhow to find out. So I'm gonna try and unroll it out here in the house. Sure got 11 foot. And the pump seems to be alright. So let's see. So as far as I can see, this end of the pump looks like a water hose, right? Except that the fitting don't move. You got to turn the whole hose and all. So what I did to find out which was the pumping side, must have lifted up, put my finger over this and push it. So it's blowing out there. If I put my thumb over this side, it's not doing anything. So it's sucking in from this side and pushing out this side. So you can watch the gauge. It's a nice pump. You can see if I put pressure on it, the needle goes up. Okay, so we want to put the hose on this side. And like I said, this piece here, it doesn't turn, it doesn't swivel on the hose. So you got to turn the whole hose at the same time. Alright, so we found out which side is pushing the air out. So we want to take the hose and just turn it on there. Kind of hard with the thing. But, okay, so we got the hose ready. Not much of it ready. And I'm going to finish unrolling this and find out which is the top. So far, it's looking pretty good. I like it. Alright, we'll get back at it again. Okay, I have it unrolled. It looks pretty good, man. I mean, for a $200 and something board, I mean, come on, really? I've been wanting one since they come out. Just been too cheap, know what I mean? The economy ain't the greatest. We've got the COVID and the craziness with the presidents and all this other crazy stuff, man. Who knows when the world's gonna end? I know it ain't gonna end soon, but I'm not gonna stop living because of craziness. So this is my peace of mind. I like doing things like this. I'm an inventor. I like inventing things. So what I'm thinking is I use some of my starboard I've been saved up from the last job I had, and gonna get it together, man. This non-slip, that's nice. Goes all the way from up here all the way back, and back here or the bungee, where the bungee cords go, and then you get a D-ring right there for your paddle leash. So, and it looks like a stainless steel one. Looks like it's fixed in there pretty good. A stainless steel D-ring, that's for your paddle or your leg leash or arm leash. And these are for your bungees. Hey, that's nice. They're stainless. and not plastic. That's pretty nice. That's really nice. I was expecting plastic. So that's a plus. Alright, and that's really nice. I like that. So we'll be able to put the bungee cords on it. And it says Aquatone on it. Wave 11.0 plus. And then you got your center handle, which is a nice addition. Aquatone. It feels like it's made quality, yeah. This tag's like rubber with raised lettering, and it's sewed to a padded nylon. Underneath there, there's padding, so it's soft on your fingers. Soft enough probably to carry it 100 miles, but I don't think it will. But it's really nice. I mean, I can tell the quality that's there. Probably as good as any high dollar board. You know, they're getting a lot better nowadays. Here's the inflatable part of it. It says pin up to inflate, pin down to deflate. 15 psi or 1 bar maximum pressure. I would go right to 15, that's it. So it looks pretty quality, and I'm sure it is. I'll take off the thing and look at it. Yeah. Okay, so the pin up is to inflate, and I guess, yeah, some air's come out, it went down. So it's got a double click. Click it and it goes down. That's a down position to let the air out, which is nice. You don't have to sit there and hold it. And then pin up to air it up. So all I have to do is figure out which moisture goes in there, the orange or the black. But other than that, I'm liking it pretty good. It feels like it's really good heavy material. This is welded on there, whatever this thing is, and it's not a decal. It's a big rubber thing, and there's one on that side. Don't know what it's for yet, but it's gotta be for something. Okay, so again, it says Aquatone on it. And this is the front. No bungees on the front. It's pretty plain, but I can add that later on. Okay. So, oh yeah, that's going to be interesting to put a trolling motor on that and a battery. I think I'm going to put a trolling motor that has a stringer that goes from here all the way to the back. Do my usual style on there where I can steer it and everything and lift it up. Bring it up in here, and I think maybe what I'll do is make some kind of seat, and then on my frame I'll make a place for an ice chest and the battery, so it's all evened out with the weight. So yeah, from kayaks to inflatable paddleboard. And the Bixby motors are now good. They're $1,200 and something. They got other types just like them. They're go on the fin, they replace the fin, easy as anything. You can throw the battery in the water and all that, but you're still paying $1,000 to $1,200 up for them things. Where I can buy a $100 trolling motor, my favorite's Bass Pro, 120. Cut it down, build me a mount, and add me a little one of them batteries for wheelchairs or whatever. Easy Goes or whatever, you know, get the name of them, but they're small and efficient, work pretty good. So maybe I can fit all that into the frame. I'm better at doing than explaining. And hopefully one day my videos will get better, but bound to hit on something. All right, now I'm going to prepare it to start blowing this thing up.